Yeah, it's amazing, Joe. Just a year ago, California was projecting a budget deficit of more than $50 billion. That was the worst since the financial crisis. Instead, now they have a budget surplus of $76 billion. That is more than the entire state budgets of Pennsylvania or Massachusetts. The reason? IPOs, soaring tech stocks, and massive stock sales by founders and venture capital firms. The top 1% of California earners pay nearly half of its income taxes, and a lot of their income comes from capital gains. About a quarter of the more than 400 companies that listed shares last year were from California, with tens of billions of dollars flowing into California coffers. The state will also get about $25 billion from the federal stimulus. That's in addition to the 76, bringing the total to over $100 billion. So, Joe, as you mentioned, what to do with all this extra cash? Well, Governor Gavin Newsom plans to send checks of up to $1,100 to all Californians who make less than $75,000 a year. It's unclear how long all this windfall will last. California's population declined by 182,000 people last year. That was the first population loss in recorded history. Joe?
So, wait, I'm just trying to sort all this out. So you're saying that a successful private sector has generated tax revenue for the state. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. That is what I'm
trying to get my arms around
and
it.
far beyond what anyone expected.
Here's my question. That's a lot of money. Are these outsized taxes going to cause some of the people, the proverbial gooses that are laying golden eggs, is it going to cause some of these guys to exit? We've already seen some move to Texas.
Yeah, look, I mean, as I mentioned at the end, last year was the first time in recorded history that California had a population decline. We don't know exactly how many of those were high earners. It appears for right now, given this tax windfall, that not enough of the wealthy have left, if in fact they have, to damage the tax base. And, you know, again, these are capital gains from 2020. Maybe they will declare their tax residency somewhere else for 2021, and we will see that this year and beyond. But for right now, the wealthy taxpayers are holding up California and what they're calling these golden state stimmies. So we have a whole second set of stimulus checks that are going to go out to Californians. Again, anyone making less than $75,000 a year will get up to $1,100 in a golden state stimmy. So right now they're in a good place.
Robert, you would even say it's not just the private sector that I'm talking about. These are kind of Wall Street tinged items that what you mentioned, IPOs and stock sales. And so this surplus is coming from Wall Street. Horrible, those greedy, self-centered people on Wall Street are generating some of this.
Well, here's what's amazing, and people have been talking about the decline of California. We've heard a lot of prominent executives talk about that. But 25% of all the companies that raised capital in the markets last year, that's from IPOs to SPACs to everything, 25% were in California. That is not counting the venture capital firms that were invested in all the other companies that were not based in California, but that had venture capital. And that's a huge share. So, you know, that California wealth machine, which is both tech and venture capital, just had huge gains in the market last year, thanks in part to the Fed and thanks to the recovery and vaccines and everything else. But that California wealth machine is still very much intact, but very reliant on the most volatile form of taxes, which is capital gains.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.